Hi, I'm Ali and a warm welcome to Face Yoga Master. So in today's video, I thought I would share with you some great facial tapping techniques for the neck area and also the facial area to really help with glowing skin and boost collagen as well. Now, I've been a facialist for the last 7 years and I'm really passionate to help you on your skin journey. Now, what I like to do first is start off with clean skin. I am going to use a little bit of facial oil. You don't have to, but I do tend to find that when we do the lymphatic drainage at the end to release the toxins and waste, you get a little slip and glide with the skin, so you're not compromising by dragging and pulling. But also, whatever you do apply to your facial and your neck area is going to penetrate in even better and deeper. So if you have a great product, I'd really recommend applying that first. And then also just applying it onto the neck area as well as the facial area. So we're going to start off with the collarbone here, and just above we have some indentations. I'm just going to give those a few gentle presses just to get the lymphatics going. And then with the fingers, just gently tapping in an upwards motion from the collarbone all along the neck towards the jawline. And this is a fairly light tap. Now, the skin on the neck is very fine, so you don't want to be too heavy-handed. And then just slowly work all the way along towards the ears. And then with the back of the hand, we're now going to work on under the jawline area. So starting from the chin with the back of the fingers, just gently tapping all along from the chin area, all along towards the jawline, towards the ears. And one last time. Again, we have plenty of lymph nodes here, so again, you don't want to be too heavy-handed. And then from the chin here, we have a great acupressure point. So we're just going to start off with that. Nice little gentle tap there. And then we have just above our lips here, if you slightly smile, you would find another point just where the corners of the mouth are to really help with these mouth wrinkles and lines. Again, a great acupressure point. And then another acupressure point for the lower part of the face is between the nose and the lips. And just give that a tap as well. And then tapping all along from the chin, all along the jawline. So also helping with elastine and also blood flow and circulation to the neck and also the facial area by gentle tapping. And then just working in an upwards motion from the jawline towards the cheekbone here. Now, between the nose there, either side of the nose, we have some little points here, either side of the nostril. You can just give those a little gentle tap. And this is where those potential smile lines and those marionette lines can develop. And this gets quite tight, so we really want to release that a bit. And then just tap under the under the cheekbone towards the ears. And you want to fine tap. If you do have long nails, you can always use your knuckles like so. Just be mindful not to go into, again, too sort of deep or heavy-handed. And then just above the cheekbones. Towards the top of the ear. And then where the eyes are, the pupils, I'm taking my ring finger because we have a lighter touch, and we're just going to come down to where the bone is and a great acupressure point on either side of the face here. Just give that a gentle tap. And then just between the eyes, again, another pressure point. And then just tapping all the way along. And then just under the eyes here, very gentle. The skin around the eyes is very delicate. It's one of the most delicate pieces of skin on the face. So you want to be very delicate and fine. And just gently tapping all the way along. And then where the pupil is, coming back up all the way above the eyebrow. Again, another gentle tap, another acupressure point. And then just tapping with the fingers above the eyebrow towards the temples here. And then from the eyebrow, lifting in an upwards motion, gently tapping towards the hairline. And you can spend as much time as you like on these areas. If you have a particular area you want to spend a bit more time on, feel free to give that a little extra tap as well. And then don't forget the hairline here as well, coming down. And then we're going to tap above the head here. Again, we hold lots of tension, so just really releasing. So just on the crown of the head, and they're just tapping all along the head area, and including the back of the head as well. Might mess the hair up a bit, but it really is good to just release any tension on the head as well. So then once we've done our facial tapping to really help with glowing skin, and also, as I said, helping with collagen as well, we're going to do the all-important lymphatic drainage. Now, we've been tapping away, so we want to release toxins and waste within the lymph. So I'm going to start to interconnect my fingers, and we're just very gently, feather-light touch, gliding from the centre of the forehead, either side, towards the temples. Now, the lymph is very close to the surface of the skin, so as I say, we're moving all the toxins and waste with it. And then with the ring finger under the eye towards the temples here, and then just slowly work down by the side of the nose towards the nostrils, and then just above the cheekbone. And then just lower part of the face, so above those lips, smoothing out any fine lines and wrinkles, and then just under the cheekbone here, moving everything towards the ears. Lower part of the face. It's a great one to do in the morning actually, particularly if you have slight puffiness. And then thumb placed under the jawline, fingers above, just gently gliding along the jawline here, where we have plenty of lymph nodes. And then with the flat of the hand, because we have more surface area, I'm going to start from where the collarbone is. We're going to lift up along the neck, towards the chin, towards then along the jawline, towards the ear. And then if you can just have one or two fingers in front and behind the ear, where we have plenty of lymph nodes, and just massage that in a downwards motion. And then down the big SCM muscle, down to the collarbone. And then on the other side, flat of the hand, from where the collarbone is, all along the neck towards the jawline, coming along the jawline, and then placing some fingers in front and behind the ear where we have plenty of lymph nodes, and again just gently glide down either side of the ear, and then all the way down the big SCM muscle down to the collarbone. And then I always like to finish off with the all-important lymphatic drainage release, so we can move all the toxins and waste into the rest of the body. So literally our starting position, our starting point, if you like, from the chin all the way down where we have our collarbone. Again, those indentations just above the collarbone. And if you can just give those a few gentle presses, this will release all the toxins and waste. I always want to swallow while I'm doing this. You can literally feel everything moving along. Now, if you do have any sort of skin queries, just please comment down below and tell me your most sort of challenge at the moment with your skin, particularly if you have older skin like me. I'm in my mid-50s. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing for more content, and also a thumbs up really helps with the algorithm. I also leave a video here if you'd like to join me on the next video, and I really look forward to seeing you in the next one, and I really do hope this helps. So I look forward to seeing you then. Okay, bye.